All right, everybody, welcome. All right, there we go. Okay, apparently my microphone. Okay, apparently my microphone likes to give up the ghost. I don't know why. Something keeps happening. It's really weird. Anyway, so never again. I'm never gonna do this again, and thankfully, it will probably never happen again. So, here's the funny part. I went really crazy with the grinding. But, here's the thing, okay? Everybody was supposed to be level 30, or close to be level 30, except for Zergo, who was supposed to be level 32. And here is where we kind of get towards the weird department. So I told myself, you know what? I clicked the wrong button. So I told myself that like I should probably just go and work on getting Elspeth fully done, because I don't want to deal with Elspeth having random EVs like it did before, because it had like what, I think it's like 30. What was it? It was like 30 something in like special or like a normal attack, and I was like, are you kidding me? That's not what you want from a Gardevoir. You want special attack. So that's kind of how I saw it. And what was the other one too? It was like something else. I think that was just it. I just saw a bunch of like just random stats, and I'm just like, you know what? No, let's just get this out of here. And that's exactly what I did. I pretty much just made Curlia just be a very fast special attacker with whatever was left over. I think I maxed out special attack. Hang on, I'm gonna go pull that up right now. I want to double check though. But everybody else is a fast physical attacker for the most part. So as much as I can make it with the current EVs that they could have. And if we get a new member, like the first perfect Pokemon in our party is Clothier. Clothier has max speed and attack. And I was really surprised by this. Hold on. So Clothier is an adamant nature, which means that it goes up in attack and negative like in special attack, which is a perfect nature for us. But not only that, while I was training, I looked at its IVs and I was shocked. And I know for a fact there's going to be one person in the comments telling me that I cheated him. I know for a fact that is going to be a thing. And I want to tell you this. I did not touch it. The only thing that I touched was just to look at it. So I want to show you Cloth. Okay. Is it this program? Yeah, so here's Cloth. Look at that IVs, man. If this was hacked, I think special attack wouldn't be this high, but we got extremely lucky with this. 31 in HP, attack, and defense, 27 in special defense and speed, and 20 special attack. Wonderful. That's amazing. That's a really good spread here. And then here's what we have for Zergo. I maxed out attack and I threw the rest into speed, as I said I was going to do. And obviously we did Brina on screen, so you know this one's legitimate. If anything, the only stat I want to change is attack, man. Just, can I make this into like 31 or something like that? Like seriously, like this is just so weak to me. And then we have Xavier Sal, which I did the same thing. I maxed out attack and then Then I just put the rest into speed. And then here's what I did with Curlia. I maxed out special attack. So I went all the way back to Lava Ridge Town and did that. Oh, 255. Oh. I might have to EV down that to 252, but yeah, so that's fine. And then here's where I change things up. So this is Balmore. Now you might be wondering, oh hey, speed's still 27, but why is special defense all the way to 174? Okay. I want to show you where I found the special defense training that I did, and this is why Balmore is level 35. Okay. So. Okay. So, Balmore, or at least where you find the Pokemon that I was grinding off of. So I was grinding off of the Pokemon Spoink. So Spoink gives you 2 special defense EVs if you use the Mantra Brace, which I was. So in order for you to be able to find Spoink, it's in the Jagged Pass, which is the Mount Chimney Pass thing. I'm trying to see if there's like a waypoint thing for it. Nope. So it's like right over here kind of thing. It's the pathway down. And in order for you to find it, it's like a 20% encounter. Mount Chimney, yeah, Jagged Pass, available Pokemon. Spoink and Ruby is a 20% encounter. So it was like, it's like level 18 to 20 kind of thing. So it gave a decent amount of experience. I think it was like over 200 experience. So that's why Balmore was like shot up in the level department. And for, well, Elsbeth, well, because it was fighting Nummels at level 15, it got like 150 or something like that. No, sorry, I think I gave it 100 experience because I think I kept it using the XP share, just leveling up everybody else that didn't get to... I was using the rest to level up Brina. So yeah. So anyway, let's go and to the gym. Alright, so this one's actually very interesting. So this gym, very interesting. Every trainer uses an item. That's kind of how they work. There's a total number of 7 trainers. We're going to fight all of them because I think it would be very interesting. And we'll see how far our team comes along kind of thing. Alright, so the accuracy room, the sign says. Do you want to go through? Yes, I do. Giggle, this is the accuracy room. It's pretty nasty when every attack lands without fail. Yeah. That is a terrifying thing. I'm just gonna use double kick. Alright, double kick. Cool. There you go. See? How easy that is. Ooh, we can learn quick attack. Nice. Do I need quick attack? No, not really. I just need to improve. I just need better moves in general. You were cut above me. I sure was. Hopefully my microphone doesn't unplug itself again or whatever it was doing. Alright. Let's go to the next room, or to the other room. Let's see what we got. Speed. Ooh. Who's the fastest out of everything here? 98. 98. Alright, so Brina is our super fast Mon. You lead attack before the opponent. Just that alone puts me at a great advantage in a degree. Although I did want to give Trapinch like Rock Tomb or something like that, just so it has an extra good attacking move, but I chose against it. Let's see here. Wing attack. No. Well, at least we're faster still. Come on, man. Wing attack. Come on, Brina. You can do it. Come on. You're a bird battle mage. Come on, Brina. Battle. I think is Brina a battle mage? Hold on. I know one of them is a battle mage. I just don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's in this first wave. You, or is it Balmor that's the battle mage? No. Balmor's a bird wizard. No, okay. There's Theantis. No. Rena is a bird warlock. Forgot about that. Warlock. It's just not good enough against the ladies, apparently. So we'll go to Zergo. Double kick. Yeah, so if that was a magnificent battle. So if you want to know the reason why I accidentally went like 255 for Elsbeth, it's because for Elsbeth, her only attacking move, okay, is Psychic. So I knew for a fact that, like, I think I had, like, what was it? I had it down to, like, I think it was, like, I need to defeat, like, 60-something odd Pokemon. And then at one point, Elsbeth was taking 2 hits to take down a Numel. So I was like, okay, so you know what? After this one rotation, it'll probably be close to 252 or not. So then as soon as I looked at it, I'm like 255. I'm like, you know what, whatever. And then I completely forgot that I did that. Okay. Accuracy room. And we're gonna go over here. Recovery room. Okay. I would like Xavier Cell to deal with this. So at least we have 2 Pokemon that can deal with a lot of the Pokemon that are here. Just when you think you're going to win, your opponent restores health. Whatcha! Just like every gym leader. Can you just imagine how awful that must feel? Yep. I'll show you exactly how awful it feels. You don't have to do that. Every gym leader has this strategy. They think they're smart. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use a super potion now. It's like, ha ha ha, you're a jerk. You see. Now I'm gonna recover HP. Sunspore. Boo, yeah. That didn't do that bad damage. This is a Linoon with Stab. Pretty good. Mach Punch. I want to see how much Mach Punch does before I switch, because I'm definitely switching. Just want to know how bad it's gonna get. Mach Punch. I definitely have a strategy for the gym leader. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we can try it. Can't hurt to try it. There we go. You can restore health enough. What attack power? Was that just one turn or was that two? No, we don't want to go through that room just yet. Go to defense. The higher the defense, the more reckless I can be in attack. I guess. Linoon. That's pretty cool. PC. Next defend. That's good. But I want some health, please. Doesn't matter how big your defense is if I just keep sapping health from it. Mach Punch. My fungal pirate is doing it. Defenses weren't enough. Yep. Not against my fungal pirate. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh no, wait. Never mind, I'm in zero reduction room. What would this be? Huh. Don't waste your time trying to lower my Pokemon's abilities. Okay. I'm just gonna Leech Seed. Wait, does that count as something that I can't use? Guard Spec. No, that just makes it so I can't use, like, Growl and stuff. Like that. That's not gonna make it so I can't use this. Yeah. So, perfect. Yay. Mach Punch. Yeah. My Pokemon's abilities weren't harmed, but I still lost. Yep. Still lose, buddy. Strength room. Yeah. Alright, strength. Time to show you my strength. I'm gonna send in Zergo. Hi, our gym leader told us to go all out and beat you, even if you happen to be the leader's kid. Huh? You're gonna beat up the kid? That's your boss's kid? Zangoose? Uh-oh, this thing's a huge threat right now. Alright, bulk up. I'll take the... oh, it's gonna be a really bad thing. Bulk up. I kind of wish I had a better fighting type move though, but it's fine. Double kick. I'm faster than a Zangoose. Am I even over leveled for the gym? I don't think so. I think I did pretty decent. Obviously, like, I think how this whole system works is that, like, you're supposed to level up during the gym leader battle. So you're supposed to do all your leveling up before then, but it's fine. I'm gonna take it easy just because you're our leader's kid. I'll show you how horrid it is for a Pokemon to take a critical hit. Okay. You do that, buddy. Burke. If that is your real name, I don't know. Anyway, bulk up. Fire hit. To hustle. To increase its critical hit ratio. So this teaches you how good X items are, but they don't really use it very well. Except for the healing one. The healing one just uses a super potion. That's what this is. Obviously, the best thing you can do is just keep using the X items before each battle and just supercharge your Pokemon. Your power, you're the real deal. I sure am. Anyway, we're gonna leave. We're gonna do one final heal, and then we're gonna prepare the team. So I'm gonna try and defeat the first 2 Pokemon. I think he has 3 this game. And I think in Emerald he has like 4. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try and do the. We're gonna try and beat at least the first Pokemon. Second one might not be too bad. Doesn't really matter which way we go. Well, doesn't really matter. This one just leads you to, I think... No, it's not this one. It's this one. Leads you to the leadership. See for yourself what Pokemon await you. The sign says, do you still want to go through? Yep. Hi, Dad. Alright, let's see here. I could switch it up and try my hand on this, but I don't think that's a good idea, so I think I'm just going to stick with what I have. So you did get 4 gym badges. Fine, as I promised, we will have a Pokemon battle, Drathus. I'm so happy that I can have a real battle with my own child, but a battle is a battle. I'll do everything in my power as a gym leader to win. Drathus, you'd better give it your best shot too. Alright. Alright, Norman. If that is your real name. No, I'm kidding, okay. Bulk up. I want to boost up my attack and defense. I have a feeling it's just going to use something really bad. Facade? That didn't do that bad. And if I remember correctly, you have Truant, correct? This is where I would love to have a speed boost, so I get that +2 speed now. Awesome. Double kick. This should take it out. Yeah! Didn't need the crit. +2 stab, plus Zergo has max attack. Probably not good, like, IVs for attack. Vigoroth? Okay. Double kick again. Oh wow, I might not even need my strategy. Never mind. Trying to use Focus Punch. But we're just gonna use double kick. Well, I guess my original strategy technically might have worked, but I didn't need it. I can't. I can't believe it, Drathus. You won! I lost to Drathus? But rules are rules. Here, take this. 31 Pokédollars. Yeah. Mine. And I got the Balance Badge. With that badge, the defense of all your Pokemon will increase. Pokemon that know the HM move Surf will be able to travel over water. This is my gift to you, Drathus. I'm sure you can use it correctly. What is that? TM42 contains Facade. It doubles the power of moves if the Pokemon is poisoned, paralyzed, or burnt. And might be able to turn a bad situation into an advantage. As the gym leader, I can't express how upset I am, but as a father, it makes me both happy and a little sad. It's odd. Oh yes, Wally's parents came calling earlier. They said that they had something they wanted to give you, Drathus. Okay, well, first, before anything. I like how I have the TM for bulk up, but yet I could have used it, but I chose not to. Where is it? Mine. I'll get rid of Growl. If you are wondering why I'm giving Brina Facade, it's because it can combo very well with the fact that I can use with Guts. Do that. There we go. Good job, Brina. So I'm going to switch to Brina in the front. And Cloth, you're going to be getting the lovely XP share. Since you had the quick claw, I'm just going to give you. And you could say though, like, oh yes, you should probably just go increase Elspeth so that the Elspeth can now finally evolve because I had to stop it 3 times. You are right. I could do that. I'm not going to. Because I don't feel like doing that. But I could. Just gonna heal everybody. So I think Brina and Balmor get an upgrade here. Because I think this is how we get Surf, if I'm not mistaken. And with Surf, we'll be able to continue on with the game. And not only that, though, we will be able to upgrade Balmor's water attack. From, what is it now? It's like Water Gun, I think? Yeah. Took forever to take down that Spoink. It took 2 Water Guns! At max special attack Balmor. Hi there, Trathus. Our Wally's become very healthy since he went to Verdanturf Town. We owe you to you. We owe it all to you. Probably. When Wally left town, you helped him catch a Pokemon, right? I think that made Wally really happy. Actually, not just Wally, it made me, his father, happy too. Happy that he's got such a great friend as you. This isn't a bribe or anything, but I'd really like you to have this. You got Surf. If your Pokemon can surf, you'll be able to go to all sorts of places. Yep. So this gives us access to pretty much like the entire rest of the game. I'm not even joking. This gives us access to the rest of the game. Because at this moment, we can go anywhere on the map, which is good. There we go. We gotta go up here. I'm kind of curious on what my experience at the daycare is. I didn't actually check it. I wanted to keep the shock factor there. I literally went and did the, what was the thing? I literally went to Lava Ridge, did the thing, went all the way back down to there, and then leveled up everybody else. So I leveled up both like Elspeth and Balmor's special attack, and then also leveled up Balmor's special defense, then ran all the way back to the starting route, and then just did every other training. Ooh, is there an item over here? There is. Go, Balmor. What's here? You got a PP up. Let's go. You can find the level 19 Wingull here. No, okay. It's because it's a surfing counter. Can you imagine? I think there was one Pokemon game. I can't remember if it was a fan game or whatever. Well, it's got to be a fan game, but I don't remember if it was like a ROM hack or if it was like a literal like Pokemon Essentials one that had like this one random patch of grass that had like a random like level, I think of like 20 Pokemon in there, and it's like, and the funny part is that this is like Route 1 kind of situation. There'll be the one random patch of grass that had like random level 15, 16 Pokemon kind of thing, and it's like, I got extremely lucky, and I threw a Pokeball at one of the level 15s, and I caught it. I had a very over-leveled Mon that I had no control over. Because it was just like, it was like 3 times what my starter was. It's like, and if this was realistic though, that Pokemon would immediately look at my starter and go, "Pfft, you're weak." And she would start going on a rampage because I can't control it. Ooh, should I get Thunderbolt? Should I get Thunderbolt? Should I get Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt will be very useful, yeah. So let's go get Thunderbolt. Hi. Oh, Drathis, you look like you've got a lot of zip. That's a good thing. Wahahaha. Fine, I've decided I need a favor, Drathis. Montville City has an underground sector called New Montville. Drathis, I'd like you to go there and switch off the generator. The generator has been running a bit haywire. It's getting unsafe. Here's the key to get into New Montville. Okay. Don't you worry about it. It won't be a challenge to you. The entrance to New Montville is just a short surf away from Route 110. That's it. Then you have my trust. Wahahaha. Yeah, let's let a kid go to a power plant. Then after we'll go to the daycare. I am so curious. Door's closed. Use the basement key? No. We used it. Door opened. Yay! Ooh, Voltorb. Okay, can I find out what stats this boosts? This boosts speed? That's pretty cool. How often is this? 50%? Is that what I needed? I don't know. Magnemite? What do you boost? Special attack. You tell me I could have came here? I mean, for Balmore, I think the Numbles are a safer option. Oh, guess I didn't need that one. Guess I didn't need that switch. Oops. I don't remember this puzzle. I think any encounter I would actually grab in here would be Magnemite. Voltorb? Not to say that it's a bad Pokemon, it's more so like it's just not the Pokemon I would need in my team. So I'll just grab a Super Repel, why not? So we can speed things along. Ooh, item. An escape rope, nice. Okay, I want to know what's over here. An Ultra Ball. I'm guessing that's how we leave. Here. There you go. I think you can't leave these encounters. That's fine. Facade. There we go. Actually, did I show Cloth's like attack stat in the game? Yes, this is what max attack with adamant having 252 in attack is. 102. And this is with base 100 attack. That's the scariest thing though. Trapinch has base 100 attack. I think this is how you get Thunderbolt. Either you get it inside or you get it as a reward. Fine. Facade. Bye-bye. Uh-huh, okay, cool. Again. Sure, why not? I think it's about time we're gonna need to start buying repels. So I want to do something while I'm doing this. Hopefully this doesn't like create like a loud noise or anything like that. No, that's good. Okay. Found a full heal, nice. Throw that in there. Okay. I don't want to face a Magnemite. That'd just be very silly of me to do. Oh wait, I've already rendered all this stuff? Hold on. How am I just realizing this now? I didn't realize I finished all of that. Item. 1 Thunderstone, that's pretty good. Now this has to go through as well. Okay. Stepped on the switch. Click. Generator appears to have stopped. Yay. And now we go into our inventory and we hit on one of these special escape ropes. Is this one that's left over? Okay. So you generate the files so I can render them later. Yay! So that'll be for the last Ruby session, and everything else I did this week. That'll be awesome. Wahahaha! I knew it, Drathis. I knew I'd made the right choice in asking you. As my thanks, TM, continue Thunderbolt. Go on, you've earned it. It pleases me to know when to see the young step up and take charge. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. It's good to see you. Your Pokemon can only be doing. Hugs Bell went up by 30 levels. What? That is insane, man. 30 levels for it? What about Magikarp? Choco Mortar is up by 27. What level did I throw them in at? Hold on, I want to see. I think I have to have like one party slot open, so let's go do that. Alright, Balmore, go to 2 for now. What level are they? Okay, so I have a feeling the Hugs Bellow was level 38, and the Jorker Mortar thingamajiggy is like 32. Oh, I was so close with that one. But yeah, Hugs Bellow is level 38, yeah. Oh, it's because the Magikarp was level 9 when I caught it, not level 5 like I thought it was. That's where my brain got a little twisted there. My bad. Yeah, there's still our Elsbeth. That's the legitimate Elsbeth. This one's just to make it more realistic towards the character that we based it off of. It's the only one that I thought of for it. And because Gardevoir is more of a human or a humanoid Pokemon, I figured having like a humanoid like person or a character would be perfect for it. And that's what I chose. I chose a human female that became an angel. I don't know the whole circumstances. I don't read the lore of Magic the Gathering. Although I did hear that it's very interesting. Sorry, I just played the card game. What was that above me? Is that an angry Pokemon? Oh, it's Steven. Hi. You're the trainer I'm in Dewford. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're Drathis. I'll remember it. Drathis. In this vast world, there are many kinds of Pokemon. They come in many types. Do you raise different types, or do you raise only Pokemon of a certain type, like gym leaders? What do you think as a trainer? There's not my place to ask, is it? Anyway, I hope to see you again. I hope to see you never again. Okay, well, we can just grab the evolution for it. That's fine, too. So you know that electric we caught? Yeah, that's the evolution. Okay, let's go to the berry master. Let's see what we get a hold of. Are these all stat reducing berries? Oh. They say that good times are filled with good aromas. I gotta remember how the EVs and all of them work. Or not EVs, but I gotta figure out how they all work. Shroomish? Okay. Wing attack. Bye, Gloom. Alright, there you go. What's next? You're dead. It's quad weak to this. Alright, so I think I'm not gonna spend too much more time on this. Oh wait, never mind. I just realized what I was recording. What's this? Pomix, so that's health reducing. Grappa. I don't think this reduces a stat. Kelpsy, undo. Tomato. I don't remember all the Eevee berries by heart, but I don't think Grappa's one. Isn't Grappa like the same as... Hold on. Maybe this will tell me. No, this doesn't tell you like with the berry master guy. Okay. Eevee reducing berries. What are they named again? Oh, Grappa is one of them. Grappa is special defense. Oh, okay. I must be thinking of a different one. There's one in Legends Arceus that's like the same as Leppa, but I thought it was Grappa. Apparently not. Maybe it is, I don't know. And then Qualot is defense. Okay. You may call me the Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them to everyone. You're deserving of one. Pomeg, which is just health. Might be stingy, take another. Novel, that's not one of them. Should I visit the pretty petal flower shop near Rustboro? Let flowers fill the world. And for today, come back another day. Let flowers fill the world. Husband grows berries, oh he's the best in the world. He makes me proud that he does. Incidentally, child, have you heard? Good saying lately. Ah. Our four godchildren should become more accomplished than my husband. Joy never goes out of my life. Okay. Okay, what's this game for? Charlotte. No. Is there an item here? There has to be like an item here. I'm on this side. One Ultra Ball. Cool. There's a double battle, I don't want to deal with it. You know what? Let's go with Elspeth in front. Hello! Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. They're the best! No, they're not. My birds are the best. Alright, Psychic. Okay, crash. Yep. Take flight, my bird Pokemon. Alright, it's like... Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that Elspeth gets a lot of experience before anything. They did take a fight. Yep. They sure did. And there's citrus berries over there, which I don't really care for, so we're just gonna leave them there. It's a no-go. Tall grass snares bikes' tires. There's no way you can cycle here. That's why you run. Route 119. Alright, so what Pokemon can we find here? There's only one Pokemon that kind of interests me. Well, technically there's two, but... Alright, circle, start battles, and... Okay. Perfect. Alright. Surrender. Sure do. Step forward. We step forward. No, you don't. If you turn right, we turn too. No, you don't. I just saw you go down when I went up. So that's a lie. Don't lie to me, psychic. This is what happens when people lie to me. They get psychic. They don't get psychic powers, they just get psychic. Get out of here. What did I just say? Get out of here. Bye. But if you win, I lose. Exactly. And you didn't follow my directions. See, look, this guy's not following my directions. Look. Oh, but if I go down, he goes up, okay? But that's not the direction I'm choosing. I'm going the opposite direction. So if I go down again, does he go... So they go with the reverse. Yep, you finally caught me, or were you trying to avoid me? No. I'll try to figure out how this whole thing works. Apparently you have to be within really close by for you to know which directions I'm going. I like how the game tries to make it sound like they're psychic, they know where you're going. But in fact, they don't. Psychic again. That was a great match. Yep. And honestly, if I really wanted to cheat my Elsbeth in a way that made it really powerful, I would have probably made it have a normal max stats and having like Trace as the ability, because I think Trace is more useful than Synchronize. But that's just me. We're in the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do. No, you don't. You mimic when I get close to you circle is what it should be called. First get, that's fine. Psychic. No, I'm out of psychics. Rena, go. Take care of this. Wing attack. You lost. Yeah, is this a rest house? I don't remember. There's a lot of Wingles in here. They're at a cave called the Cave of Origin. People rumor that the spirits of Pokemon are revived there. Something like that really happened. There's a lot of Wingles in here. I thought you fly by catching a whole flock of bird Pokemon and then hanging on to them somehow, but it turns out there's an HM move called Fly, which I had known about that a long time ago. Are those his Wingles? Oh, that's funny. That's really, really funny. I want this item. Hi, buddy. You don't know who I am, do you? But I also don't know you, so we'll battle. Facade again. We'll just use Facade. Yeah. That's what max attack. I don't think I have a good nature. Wait, what's my nature again? Rash. Nah, I don't think that's attack. Wait, it might be attack. Hang on. I just know what Adamant does. We're looking for Rash here. Rash is up special attack, negative special defense. You want to know what stats Brina's not using right now? Probably neither of them. They're pretty strong. Well, special defense, technically, it's a thing you would always want to have more of. But yeah. No, we're just gonna continue onward. Ooh. You know what, I'll have Xavier Cell try and take some kind of, some glory. No. Wait. Don't you bite? You do have dark moves. I can finally use black glasses on that. Oh, look at you. For someone on an adventure, you're traveling awfully light. Am I? Am I traveling light? My backpack just said it was full. Catherine. Oh. Two grass types. Very nice matchup. Mach Punch. Yeah, shouldn't stand. Yeah, this isn't the modern games where grass types are immune to those types of moves. Go Brina. me attack again. Oh yeah. Brianna's way too good at this game. Accidents happen when you're not prepared. Okay. Okay, just in case it's another breeder or whatever, or ranger that happens to have a lot of grass types. Who has the knowledge and the technique for survival? Pokemon Rangers, that too. I don't. The most knowledge you have is how to not capture Pokemon, but capture them. Let's use a styler, and we're just gonna create circles around the Pokemon to make them fall in love with us so that they can do one thing for us and then leave. But don't worry, I love the Pokemon Ranger games. I wish there was more of them, though. I actually literally do. I feel like there should have been a lot more than just, what was it, 2 or 3 of them, I think? The first one I played was Shadows of Omian. I love that one. I got stuck at one part. It was like very early on, and I just kept getting stuck on it. And it's not like a Pokemon game where you can go back to the back route and just like start raising your level kind of thing. It's not one of those. You gotta go for. No, stop trying to learn in prison. Not useful. At least not for us. I'll show you the true potential of me and my bud Pokemon. You do that. Actually, I should give Thunderbolt. It's odd. No. No. It's odd. Facade. Nice. Bye, Phil. We lacked potential. That's what it was. It was the potential you were lacking, not the fact that your Pokemon were weaker than mine. I'm gonna go use this Super Repel. And I'm gonna use this Hyper Potion. Because I don't care, and I'm a rebel. I am going to go and give... Actually, can Gardevoir know Shockwave? It can. So can Balmor. I think I'll take the Thunderbolt over that, but... Wait. Okay, hold on. So Balmor can learn Shockwave, but it can't learn Thunderbolt? I just clicked the wrong button, didn't I? I hit A by accident. So we lost our removal for Psychic types. Or Poison types. What would I have gotten rid of? Double Team, probably. Okay, is there a way I can get Psychic again? Actually, some Pokemon do have a chance of learning the same move twice. I don't think this is one of those situations, but we never know that. Gardevoir Pokemon. I'm trying to remember where the move remember is. I think they're in Fall Arbor Town, which I am not backtracking over there specifically to get Psychic. And then come all the way back here. We're gonna go through this. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't learn Psychic again. I'll take the Hyper Potion. Can I go? Oh! What? Oh, if you're not on your card, you're in for some pain. Thunderbolt. Oh, that's right, you're a ground bug. Wow, you're gonna make me go down to 1 HP. Great. I'll send in Cloth. It's reading Cloth. Cloth's gonna use Bite on you. Wait, how am I faster than you? Cloth is like 0 speed, pretty much. Confused. Ninjask. Cool. Fight. Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll bring them in. That's insane. Attack. +2 attack, evasion, and speed. Goes down with 1 wing attack. Let's go. Pretty much. Pretty much 1 wing attack. Let's go. Alright, next one. Coughing? Facade. You reap what you sow. You just boosted up my attack. Twice with Facade, though. You're surprisingly good. Yeah, so let's take full advantage of Brina being poisoned. I was gonna make this Cloth's debut of trying to see how well it works, but we've been poisoned. Huh? What's a kid doing here? A kid with a poison swallow's gonna beat your butt. That's what he's gonna do. Facade. Huh? I lost. Of course you did. Boss got interested in the research they have going here, so he sent us out. You quit meddling. No! I will meddle if I want to. You can't tell me what to do. Wing attack. I don't want to waste all my facades on these weak trainers. Blasted by a kid. Yep. You lost to a kid. Ha 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 ha. Is the 2 created a type of Pokemon that has something to do with the weather? We're here to take them. Why? Why? What is this Pokemon gonna do for you? Like, what is it doing? Tech. Bye-bye. Tech. Our plans being spoiled by a kid. Yep. Wouldn't it be foiled? Not spoiled? For Team Magma, we appear wherever anything rare is found. Sounds more like Team Rocket than Team Magma. Seems like Team Magma would be like more like, oh, if something can advance the ground, like, you know what I mean? Then yeah, it makes sense for them to be there, but that seems very weird. Anyway, let me check. I can take again. Perfect. Numble again. We got this. Wing attack. Bye-bye. I don't think I needed a crit. I am gutsed. I am a guts swallow. With max attack EVs, probably not IVs, but like, I think we're good. We'll max out our HP. Okay, well, one less HP now. Ah ha 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 ha. You're going to meddle in Team Magma's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless, simply ignorant, or both! You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Nummel? I'll put my headphones down, because this is just going to be a clean sweep. Facade. Alright. Alright, next Pokemon. Oh no, my attack went down by 1. Whatever will I do? Oh no, poison damage. Anyway. Oh, wow, the fight just ended. What happened? Wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. What happened? Oh, you lost. Ah ha ha, you're disgustingly strong. Such a weird way to phrase it, though. Ah ha ha ha, we got meddled with unexpectedly. We're out of options, we'll have to pull out. But this isn't the last you'll see of Team Magma, we have other plans. Don't you forget it. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be an odd way of thinking it, but take this Pokemon. You don't seem to have any room for this Pokemon. Nope. Goodbye. Yeah, I want to make it to, like, the... Okay, before we continue onward. Should I use a super potion? You know what? Whatever. Just use it. Where's the rival trigger? There it is. Alright. Drethus, where were you? I was looking for you. How much stronger have you gotten? Let me check for you. Ready with your Pokemon? Of course you are. Go. What? is so weird. How strong are you? I will check for you. What? I could just tell you how strong I've become. Anyway, wing attack. Oh no, your shroomish went down in one shot. Wow, it's not like I'm Guts Swallow or anything like that. Alright, Brina. Bird Warlock. It's more like a bird witch doctor kind of thing. Like, it kind of looks like it. Oh no, it doesn't. What's that? There you go. Aka, Drathis, you're so strong. You're strong. I was worried that you might be struggling with your training. What? I had absolutely nothing to worry about. Keep it up. And here, I have a present for you. Use Fly and your Pokemon will instantly carry you to any town you've already visited. But to use Fly, you have to get the gym badge from Fortree City. That's important, so don't forget. You should fly home and visit Little Root for a change. I bet your mom's worried about you, Drathis. Well, let's see you again somewhere. See you again somewhere. Alright, so let's make it to the town. We will heal. Kinda need it. Okay, so here's the thing. I think I have one heart scale, if I remember correctly. If I didn't click B. There, we'd be able to check. There we go. So that's the thing. Okay, well, Psychic's obviously useful. And we don't have another Pokemon with a Psychic type move. But what Psychic does, hit a few types. Is it worth after the gym battle, or is it worth... Okay, is it worth before the gym battle or after the gym battle? That's the real question, right? So I think the best option that I can do right now is keep... I think I should just worry about Zergo right now. Getting Zergo to have his evolution. Then we will worry about getting everybody else leveled up on the way back. Then if we happen to go... Tide a tree, use a force. Then we'll go all the way back to... There we'll go... Is there a faster way to go? No. I'm trying to remember if there's a faster way of getting back to Fall Arbor Town. And I don't believe there is. But I'm trying to picture in my head, like, is there a faster route back? And the only thing that's coming to mind is no. Like, every time I think of it, my brain just goes, no. I mostly just want Cloth to be Vibrava. Yes, bow to my superiority. Sure, you emerged to challenge me. Good job, buddy. Yasu, good. Ninjask. Alright. Ember. It's kind of weird though, like just coming from like Pokemon Infinite Fusion to this. For Infinite Fusion, I never needed to train. Experience, well, not a lot. I think I had to train at least a little bit during the very beginning. But then by the end of the game, I didn't need to train at all. I think the only time I think I needed to train, I think, was at the very beginning, where we were like incredibly underleveled. And I think it was around that time in which that I started switching over to just Kirlia only. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I switched to Kirlia only. This guy holds on to a promise. Nothing can compare to the sheer acceleration of flight. Cool! But yeah, I think I started switching to Kirlia only at that given time. Then I think I trained everybody to be like level 30 or something like that. And everybody started to get like levels, and then obviously they started to evolve, right? Then everything sort of just started to fall in place. Or fall into place after that, and then after that, that was it. We like finished off everything, and that was great. That was awesome. And in case anybody is wondering, am I still keeping track of the fusions? The answer is yes. I keep checking once a month to seeing if there's any new Gardevoir fusions that we could potentially use. If Infinite Fusion does come out with an update. I'm still holding out hope that they will allow you to journey to Hoenn. In the game, because it's made with the same art style as Fire Red and Leaf Green kind of thing, which if you don't know is in the same style of game as this, so it's like with Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so because it's within the same generation, right? So it's like I'm holding out hope that they're going to bring an update that's like, oh yeah, you can now journey to Hoenn kind of thing, and it's like they could totally do it. Yeah, I think Psychic is going to be really worth it, though. So we finally meet my black Pokemon will keep you company. Sure. Alright, Donald, if that is your real name. So the thing is that I cannot use a Pokemon Center. I think you can go in them. I think you could go into Pokemon Centers, you just can't use Nurse Joy. If anything, we'll just get to Marvel City. That's all that means. We'll be able to go to Marvel City at the very least, and then be able to do whatever we need to. Ooh, do I want Cloth to level up, though? Because if I make Cloth be level 55, or 35, sorry, not 55. Totally, it's going to be level 55. It's like the most overleveled Pokemon on the team. I wish we never met. That sounds about right. Yeah. This guy beat me. I never want to meet him again. I wish I never met them. Yep, that sounds about right. That's pretty much me. Hi there, buddy. I'm a fisherman, but also a trainer. I'm raising the Pokemon I caught. That's pretty much what I'm doing. We're twinsies! I don't know. I feel like hurting myself because I said it that way. I don't know why. Bye, buddy. Ow. Why do you have such rough skin, man? Double kick again. You thought you were doing okay in your training? Yep. Fortunately, I'm doing better than okay with my training, so that's probably why you lost. Anyway. Skip Nurse Joy, despite Zergo being very weak and needing power points, we cannot dilly-dally with it. You know what? I'm not going to level up Xavier's Cell. We'll throw Xavier's Cell into box 2. Which I use for my very important Pokemon. Yeah, if you're wondering why we brought in Karuga, it's because Karuga is our Rock Smash Pokemon. And I don't want to teach anybody else anything. Ooh, wait. I just realized something. We don't have to go through the fiery path. We'll take a really long path, but it's really a short path. Aha! Very cool. I'm glad I remembered that. Say true? Ooh, okay. Nope, I don't want to deal with that. Nope, I don't want to deal with it. No, you can't make me deal with it, game. No matter how much you think you can, you really can't. Okay? There's only one Pokemon I want from here, and I'm probably not going to get it because it's a rare encounter. And the rare encounter that's here is literally a Pokemon I thought only came out in this generation. No joke. Maybe I'll run around and find it. I know for a fact I'm gonna go try and heal up Pokemon. I'm gonna be like, okay, we're gonna go on the hunt and I'm gonna heal everybody. Okay. Who are you? Oh, hello, you are. Okay, your name's Strathis. I can see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. Sure, I guess. How I arrived at that conclusion is a simple deductive process. You spoke to me because you wanted to access something on this PC, probably. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm Lynette. Honestly, I'm glad to meet you. It's great you're using the storage system. If you could, please visit me at home. My house is on Route 114. It still says someone's PC, though. But I know whose PC it is. Anyway. Yeah, I remember grinding for hard scales. It was a lot of fun. Not. It's like the most challenging thing ever. Okay, so I think it's this guy. I'm the move tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn. Every one of them. And I can teach Pokemon those moves. I can teach a move to a Pokemon of yours if you'd like. I'll do it for a heart scale. I'm collecting those now. Oh, that's it. That's an honest to goodness heart scale. Let me guess you want me to teach a move. Which Pokemon needs tutoring? Elspeth. Which moves should I teach? Ellie knows 4 moves. Psychic. Yes. Okay. Double team. Making sure. Technically, I should have saved, but I don't like to save in the middle of recording. Only at the end or the beginning. Yeah. Anyway. Perfect. Alright, so we'll see if we can find... Okay. Maybe I need to leave the instance for it to say Lynette's PC? Nope, still says someone's PC. We probably have to visit her. For it to change, but I'm not going to do that. Technically, I should already have been updated to that, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, so I'll find the Pokemon. It's like the first encounter. That would be pretty funny. Alright, sorry about that. I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear Pokemon. Yeah. I'm sorry for that. Alright, come on, man. Like, I know the Pokemon is pretty rare. Obviously, I'm not gonna find it, but... Come on. Come on. I'm kind of curious on how long it's supposed to take. Because it shouldn't take this long. Oops. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna go pull it up. How rare is it? How rare is it? Oh no, it's not gonna. That's not the. What? No. Go back here. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. We want. Fall Arbor Town. So is it this one or is it this one? Okay, it's this one. Okay. So we want to go all the way down. This one, okay. What rarity is it? It's a 5% encounter. So we're more likely to find Spinda because it's like 14 times. Yeah, that looks right. I could be wrong though. So Sandshrew is like 5 times. No, 14 makes sense. Yeah, 14 times. 14 times the rarity of this Pokemon. But the good thing is, this Pokemon only comes in 1 level. And I always thought this Pokemon looked so cool though. And we are not getting lucky with it. I'm gonna probably find another bird name to give it. I don't think I got an encounter here, did I? I don't think I got an encounter here. I think I skipped it. Did I show it off already? Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, we are not having a very good time with this. Actually, while we're waiting, I can read up on teleport, seeing if how it works. I don't think it matters which grass you go to, though. Okay, so it says... So according to Bulbapedia, however you want to, if you want to call it like the most reliable thing, I find that Cerebi is good for in the moment kind of thing, like if it's a new game. And then Bulbapedia is good if you want to learn more about the history of the move kind of thing, because I don't think Cerebi keeps track of that, or if you want to learn more about the move kind of thing, right? Because Cerebi keeps all like the battle data, right? But it doesn't keep like, oh, it doesn't explain like, oh yeah, in Generation 2 it did this, right? Like it doesn't give you trivia. Bulbapedia does. But anyway, according to this, from Generations 1 to 4, as well as in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because it uses the same sort of thing, because it's based off of Gen 4, using teleport outside of battle warps the player to the last Pokemon Center visited. Starting Generation 4, the player's house is also treated as a Pokemon Center for this purpose. But in Generation 1, the player must heal their Pokemon encounter for it to count as a visit. In subsequent generations, the player only needs to enter the location. So... I want to try it. I want to see if this is correct. There was a time in which I did find an error with Cerebi, so I want to see if this might be another error. But I don't know. Because I find it very difficult to believe that there are some speedrunners that can literally go... like, there are some people on YouTube, I think, that have actually gone through the entire game without needing to heal and be able to skip all the way to Petalburg City kind of thing. And I find that very difficult to believe. Like, you'd have to either know your team very well, and even then, you'd have to know like how good your Pokemon are to be able to take down everything in one shot, so that you don't waste the power points, right? And to me, that doesn't feel right. Okay, I'm speeding it up. I understand, 75% in the Pokemon I'm trying to find is a 5, but come on, man. Okay, I'm gonna leave and then re-enter. Maybe it needs to be ashed. I don't know. But I feel like the wiki would have told me that. Oh, nope. There we go. So I originally thought that this Pokemon came in Generation 3. Okay? But Skarmory is actually a Generation 2 Pokemon. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. Because I've never seen it in the Gen 2 games. That's why I thought it was a Generation 3 Pokemon. But if I go look at its wiki page, Skarmory is a dual-type steel-flying type Pokemon introduced in Generation 2. It is not known to evolve into any other Pokemon. But you want to know where it's located? And this is probably why I never actually found it. In Pokemon Gold, you can only get it through a trade or an event. But for Pokemon Silver, you can find it in Route 45. Now, if you want to know where Route 45 is, I'll find out. I think that's like above Little Root, and like it's between Little Root and Blackthorn City. Yeah, it's that route. I don't know if there's a specific grass though. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. I don't know if there was a huge like playground talk kind of thing, so it's I know it's dumb. I know it's dumb. Like I should learn better from it. I should really just get that out of my system. Like all the playground talk that like different grasses have different encounter rates. But in my mind, it's so ingrained in there because I've always had to tap into that knowledge. That's exactly what's like, it's stuck in there. Like in route, like technically for this game, like because I know better, I knew that I could find routes anywhere in the area. But if this was like playground talk kind of thing, like if I were to base all my knowledge on that, the grass where Wally finds the routes is where I would be grinding for the routes, is where I would have been. Because Wally found it, so obviously I could find it in the same patch of grass. Not the patch of grass that's at Oldale Town. No, no, no. And that's what I mean though, like... Let's gonna speed it up. Come on, buddy. Everything is just way too over-leveled or just way too strong. I mean, I could try Zergo's like pack. But Zergo is just too strong now for that. But again, like that was like the playground talk though, was like, oh hey, if you want to catch Skarmory, gotta go to this one grass patch. Right? And it was also playground talk that Skarmory was only found in Generation 3, because Generation 2, it was very difficult to find. I'm guessing not a lot of people went with Pokemon Silver, despite the fact that between the Generation 2 legendaries, Lugia is my favorite. But yeah, I was a gold boy. But when I could get the remakes, I think I went with Soul Silver because Lugia. Because Lugia was my favorite of the between Ho and Lugia. It was Lugia, 100%. Also, due to the timeline of when this video is, well, being recorded, probably being uploaded too, will probably be like near the end of March or something like that, or in the middle of March, which is now being recorded in the beginning of March. I did watch the Pokemon Day thing, and I was It's not that I was making fun of it. It was more so I was making fun of myself. Where I saw the trailer and I was seeing how their battle mechanics were working through the trailer, and I'm like, you know how many times I'm just gonna stand there and be like, why is the enemy hitting me all the time, but yet I can't hit them? Like, I'm gonna be like so confused that I can move while doing it. I'll switch to Balmor. Aha. Actually, I should use Supersonic. Because this will weaken it at the same time. Because if it hits itself in confusion, it'll just hit itself. Oh my word, seriously? Are you kidding me? Out of the 3 chances, it didn't even hit itself once in confusion. That's 5 times in a row! 5 times it didn't hit itself, and it hit me! Finally hits itself in confusion! That's 6 times it was confused, and it finally hit itself. But don't worry. When it's my turn to be confused, I'll hit myself every time. Unfair. Oh, this Skarmory is going to take all my Pokeballs. Let's go! Awesome. I'm a bird Pokemon, yeah. I just want this. Alright, let's find out more bird characters. Alright, so Magic the Gathering. We'll go with bird characters, because I don't remember if I actually grabbed any more. Bird. I want visual spoiler. No, get out of here. Ooh, a bird dinosaur. I mean, Skarmory does look pretty prehistoric. Does contain bird. No, I don't want it to contain bird. No, I want it to be a. Hold on. I want it to be a creature because obviously this is a very creature, and subtype will go with bird. Bird. Now search. Don't just search for bird. Search for creature birds. A visual spoiler. Let's see. Ah, very funny. There's a card called Blank Bird Gets the Worm. So we can name it Akim, the Soaring Wind, which is the bird dinosaur. See, this is where like a lot of the time goes towards whenever I'm trying to name something. And I apologize for this. I apologize for like the fact that this takes so long. The fact that my mouse is about to... is just being a jerk for no reason as well. It's making it very difficult to scroll down when it's scrolling up when I'm going down. Mouse, this isn't the time for you to take a hissy fit right now. We're trying to go down the list to find a cool name. Or at least just find a name. that kind of fits what we're looking for here. Why is there a bird cleric called Combat Professor? What? The bird cleric is a combat professor. That doesn't make any sense. Bird warrior makes sense. Or a bird fighter or something like that, but... Ooh, we could go with another wizard. I like that. We can go with another bird wizard. All our birds are gonna be named after wizards. That looks like an owl. We go with a bird demon. That's pretty much what this is, because it just drained all my Pokeballs. We'll call it the bird demon one, if there's enough room. I'm honestly leaning more towards it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything here. Ooh, the Wind Lord. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm leaning towards that one now. The Dragon Speaker? Ooh, it's a bird monk. I don't think that makes sense. The Sky Warden. Ooh, that makes sense too. Okay, we got some good names here. I don't think anybody's going to be really angry at the fact that I'm having a real tough time with figuring out what to name Skarmory out of these 4 Magic the Gathering cards, because they all feel like they fit in such a level. All right, hang on. I'll load the software I use to actually look up these images. All right, there we go. All right. As soon as it boots up. There we go. So we have Derevi, Imperial, I don't know, Tactician. So it's a bird wizard who has the ability of flying. So it means it's like very little things can block it. They have to have either flying or reach. So when this card enters the battlefield, or whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may tap or untap target permanent. Ooh, that's pretty good. So you can reuse a resource or prevent your opponent from using a resource. That's interesting. And you can pay for the commands. Okay, so it's a commander thing too. Huh. That's kind of weird. I don't know the ruling on that one now, but I'm sure it... Because I know how Commander works, but I don't know how it works in this situation. That's strange. Anyway. Next card. Velkospora, Pact Weaver, a bird demon. Flying, so it's flying and trample, which means that it bypasses defenses. It's very cool. When it enters the battlefield with a shield counter, you may look at the top card of your deck, which is what library is. At any time, you may cast spells from the top of your library by removing a counter from a creature you control, in addition to paying their other costs. Oh, okay. Very cool. Then we have Gwahir, or Gwahir, I don't know. The Wind Lord, a bird noble. This spell costs 2 colorless less to cast as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards this turn. That's pretty cool. So it is Flying and Vigilance, which means that if it attacks, it doesn't rest after it attacks. It stays up, so you can block with it at the end. Or during your opponent's turn, you can block with it if you really need to. And it gives all your other birds Vigilance as well. That's actually not too bad, actually. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. And the final one, Kingi Sky Warden. Honestly, I just looked at the Sky Warden part and I thought it would be really cool. Alright, let's see here. Bird Wizard. Another Bird Wizard. Let's go. Are we just going to name everything out of Bird Wizards? Who knows? So Flying and Vigilance is pretty cool. So whenever this card attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +2/+0 until end of turn. Oh my word, that is a pretty cool thing. So it's just creatures with flying? Creatures with flying. Whenever Kingi blocks, blocking creatures with flying get +0/+2. Ooh. He literally... Is that what a warden does? I think I like Kangi, because Kangi actually makes sense for Skarmory. Because Skarmory... Okay, if I am wrong about this, shoot me in the foot. No, I'm kidding, okay. Isn't Skarmory... I don't want to say mainly, but isn't it primarily used as a setup? So in a way, you can kind of say that Kangi fits, because Skarmory more so is used to set up... I don't know Toxic, but I know Stealth Rocks, yes. Not in this game, obviously, because Stealth Rocks comes out in Generation 4, not Generation 3. And Spikes. And maybe Toxic Spikes, or Skarmory doesn't learn that at all. And then obviously it also learns Tailwind as well, so obviously you'd use Tailwind as well. So I think Kangi makes sense. So Kangi. I think it fits a lot better. It's either Kangi or Falcospara. But the thing is that for Falcospara, I cannot use the space. Because in Generation 3, you only have 10 spaces. So I think I'll just use Kangi, because Kangi feels like it makes more sense. Because when it attacks with the party, it makes them stronger. And if it blocks with the party, it makes them stronger. And not only that, so the cool thing is that I wish it gave whenever it attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +2/+0 and vigilance until end of turn. That would have been very cool, but I think it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. And with the blocking, I think it's fine. You have flying, so I don't think it makes sense to give their creatures reach. That's cool. That's actually kind of awesome. Alright, so Kangi it is. Just want to make sure I actually spell it right, though. And if you think I'm going to be looking at these kinds of things before the recording, no, I'm not going to be looking up cards. I think the only reason why Zergo I did was because I know what Zergo is, and I felt like it fit Blaziken really well. All right, so let's see. All right, teleport. So we're either going to Fall Arbor. Yeah, so it's if you go to the town. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Not for this, but like... So how are you supposed to do that huge skip, though, to go back to Petalburg City? Using teleport. Because you have to go through Rustboro, Slateport. Not unless you don't do any grinding. And you... Well, technically, I think the ones that I've been watching that do it have, like... Actually, they do a lot of skips. Because they skip the grinding part by using rare candies. Which, by the way, I can do. But I choose not to. I choose to devote time to the Pokemon. Even though I think all their friendship is at 255 or whatever it is. I'm saying I could, but I'm not taking the easy way out. I didn't do it for Uranium. I think I kind of did it with Insurgents, because Insurgents had a built-in method of EV training. Yeah, Insurgents had a... Oh no, I don't have Rock Smash on the team. Ugh. I hate you, game. I hate you, game. Why does it have to be this difficult just to be able to get back to where I was? But the good news is that next time we'll be able to go straight to the 6th gym. So that's great. I'll see if I think you have to do a little bit of setup before you go. I think you need like to do a quest. I think if I remember correctly, maybe not. I don't remember. I like vaguely remember, but I don't remember if that's an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire change or not. I definitely know if we were playing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I think we would have Megas by now. Yeah, we would have had a Mega Legendary, I think. If I am not mistaken. I'm trying to remember if I'm correct or not. I don't... And I definitely know that it's like one of the fastest modes of, like, it gives you also one of the fastest modes of transportation as well. So like, and not only that, it makes one of the HMs completely useless. The HM is Fly. So I think that the only thing that I would technically like to mod for this Pokemon Ruby is to switch all the HMs to be TMs or something equivalent to it, kind of thing, right? No, I think keeping them as HMs might be better, but make HMs be able to be removed. Either have HMs be removable like TMs, but be replaceable like replaceable like TMs, but unbreakable like HMs, or have it so the like the person who gives you the HM also tells you like, oh, but if you don't want to teach your Pokemon that move, here's a TM item kind of thing that acts like that TM kind of thing. Although your key items goes really, really big, sure, but at least you're not teaching a Pokemon Flash, right? And it's like, oh, Flash is not going to be very useful later on. Or whatnot. I think it's by generation... I know generation 5, I think, is the one where the TMs become unbreakable. Which honestly is like the godsend of it. But I understand... I understand why they made TMs breakable, right? Because it makes it so that like you have to play around your moves kind of thing. And I think that experimenting with the TR system was a great idea, don't get me wrong. The TRs was a brilliant idea to experiment, like, if people like to farm for the TMs that they need, and then the ones they don't really, like, care about, right? I love Fortree City. I love this. I love the music. It's very quiet. Something unseenable is in the way. Oh. That's not good. Hi. Why am I carrying this Parasol? I'll tell you if you can win against me. Okay. But yeah, like in Generation 8, when they introduced the TR system, I love the TRs. I love the fact that it's something you can grind for, but it's also something useful to grind for too, because it gives you an extra plethora of moves to pick from. Because the normal TMs only went up to 100, like went to 99. So with the TRs, that's an extra 99 moves. So that makes you be able to have 198 moves be able to be teachable. That's amazing. That's what we like to see. We like to have more options on our plate. Like, we like to have more of a selection, more plethora of moves we can pick. Because if I have to, let's say, if I had to pick having 99 moves or having 198, but only grinding for half of them, I picked the second. But what I think Scarlet and Violet did, that I'm hoping they're bringing to Legends EA or doing something similar to it. Crystal can't ward off Pokemon attacks. Sure. But if they do bring it back for Legends EA, I would definitely love the system. And that is that they bring the crafting mechanic back in. I love the crafting mechanic. It was good in Scarlet and Violet. But if you're gonna put an alternate currency, that's where I gotta draw the line though. You're like, I understand league points is not always used for the crafting of TMs. Pokemon is strong, how about yours? Because it's also used like, I don't want to say it's used like cryptocurrency because it's like a one-to-one exchange, right? So it's weird. But it's used as a secondary currency that didn't really make much sense in the context of the games. It's like watts, I think, made sense in because the items there were cheaper. I think that's how it worked. If I'm remembering correctly, I think for Sword and Shield, watts made items cheaper than what they would normally be if you bought them with Poké Dollars. But I can see the appeal of why they went with league points as an alternate thing. Drathis, hi, it's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on the invisible obstacle... No, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Drathis, are your Pokemon ready for battle? Yes. Drathis, show me your power as a trainer. Use the Devon Scope. An invisible Pokemon became completely visible. The startled Pokemon attacked. Oh! Alright, buddy. Double kick. If you survive this... Never mind. Oh, maybe. Nope. We don't really need Kecleon, though. I see, your battle style is intriguing. Just using double kick, man. Your Pokemon have obviously grown since I first met you in Dewford. I'd like you to have this Devon Scope. Who knows? There might maybe other concealed Pokemon. Yay! Drathis, I enjoy seeing Pokemon and trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Yeah, so as I said, I like the crafting system because it gets you to do something, right? It gets you to go for it. I just don't think the league points was the way to go. That's the part that I'm a bit on the... I'm a bit, like, saying... I'm a bit, like, against... But, like, I mean, if you want to create an alternate currency, that's fine. Like, if you want to make an alternate currency that functions like watts, that's better. Like, that makes, like, everything cost half as much. Because I used league points as sort of like a buffer thing, right? So, like, if I needed to, let's say, buy, like, 50 protein, and I don't have the 500k in gold, right? Or, like, in the Poké Dollars department. But I had over 500k in the league point department. I would throw it into league points. That's fine. But, like, I shouldn't need to do that. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. Next time we'll probably take on the 6th gym. And maybe I'll continue talking about TMs, I don't know. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Ruby.